We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Maravilla Martinez, weighed in at 160 pounds. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost 73 inches. Sergio Martinez, this future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over. Saul.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Right hook is finding its target. How about that time counter shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Was off target. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just misses with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher are the people that make the history of our sport.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Martinez in that last round. As bad as boxing. Here's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Only catching air with that hook. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Action from both of the corner right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Pound for pound king, Canelo is down. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here. This fight is good. Let's get it started in round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. It somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Mixing with the hook. That counter shot lands. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of defense here at all. That counter shot lands. Misses with that uppercut. The right hook just missed. Not sure who might be taunting right now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when you go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of the ring and you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Didn't wait long on to get back and get engaged.
BJ's now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
I got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight behind the Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez down to the canvas. I can't believe it. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. A lot of work needed. This is the beginning of round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There's sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
That right hook won't score. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power,